Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day, and in this video we're going to focus on keep left unless overtaking. So first off I'm going to talk about keep left unless overtaking on the freeway. After that we're going to talk about keep left unless overtaking on the streets. The best thing to do is to keep left in general, and let's have a bit of an analysis of this topic so we can understand it a bit more together. Okay, say we're on the freeway and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes, okay? This first lane, you can drive between 90 to 100 on it. Any lower than 90, I'd say you're becoming a bit of a annoyance to other drivers. So if you are not comfortable driving between 90 and 100 on the freeway, better for you to take the back streets until you feel comfort in traveling in that speed. So this first lane here is known as the slower lane, between 90 to 100. In the second lane, you should be traveling 100. Third lane, 100. Fourth lane, 100. So if you're in any of these three lanes, it shouldn't be under 100, unless the traffic is really slow or the speed limit has changed due to construction, etc. So if everything is as per usual, these three lanes, 100, this one 90 to 100, okay? If you're in any of these other lanes and you're not doing 100, you should move yourself back into the first lane. Okay, very important thing here. Some people, they stay in these lanes and not do 100. This creates a blockage. This lane over here is an overtaking lane, so it's not a traveling lane. People get this wrong all the time, okay? They just stay here and drive here. That's not the purpose of that lane, okay? These three lanes, drive on them. This one, only overtake. So if someone in this lane is driving very slowly, that's when you move yourself over to this lane to overtake. Now let's just say someone's driving very slowly in this lane, you can then go to that lane and overtake all those cars. And if they're still driving slow, you can go to the final lane, but then your goal is to be moving back to the left, not staying there. Because what if you are staying in this lane and you're going too slow? You're going to create a blockage behind you. And that person, because they are in that lane anyway, means they want things to go quickly. So they're going to feel frustration and might do something dangerous, which is slip into this lane, slip through the cracks here and there to try and get around you. So this is just a borrowing lane. It's not a driving lane. These other lanes are to drive on. 1, 2, 3, drive on them. If you're slower and not as confident, drive in this lane. One of the frustrations on the freeway is that that might be you over here, and someone in front of you is doing 80, and you think, oh, I don't want to do 80, I want to do 100. I want to go in that lane. But then you got these two doing 90 over here. So if you go into this lane, or this lane, you're trapped. You're trapped because they're all in a straight line. You see this? Okay? And this is all wrong. And then you got this lane, the faster lane. By faster lane, I still mean 100, but a lot of people don't obey that. But this is the overtaking lane. Sometimes you have 1, 2, 3 cars back to back here because the top car is doing 90 in the overtaking lane. So they're wrong because they're creating a blockage to all these cars. Because this top car is blocking all these other three cars, out of frustration, this car might just randomly come out in front of this car, come out in front of that car. So none of this is correct, okay? Now how it should be happening is like this. So say this is us and this car is too slow doing 80 in 100 zone. We're thinking, okay, I would like to get out of this lane. So this car in the second row should be doing 100 and free flow moving upward, you know. And then we can go, okay, we're going to go into this lane. We check everything, indicate blind spot, move over, and they're traveling and we're traveling, you know. And then when we move, when we're up ahead here, we can then proceed back and continue our journey. Okay, now if we go over here into this third lane, this car is traveling a bit slow for this lane. Okay, they can indicate, check the blind spot, move over, come into the overtaking lane, indicate the other way, left, check the blind spot and move ahead. So you're only borrowing this lane, you're not using it. You're borrowing it when you need it. If this car wasn't slow, then this person would not have to overtake. So this car should really be moving to the left. Personally, I just travel in this lane here. If someone's slow in front of me, I move into that lane, and then I move back into that lane. Rarely do I venture into these two lanes, because you're going to find a lot of aggression and anger, and I'm better than you, I'm better, he's better, she's better situations over here. So if you keep yourself within these two lanes, your life will be much more peaceful. Okay, and I also wanted to cover trucks on the freeway. Trucks on the freeway are a big problem because they tend to tailgate us smaller cars, and they don't leave enough space here. It's very dangerous. So if you find yourself in the first lane and a truck is trying to bully you or put you in danger, if you really feel danger, indicate early and move yourself over. Technically, the truck could move over into any of these lanes, but perhaps their exit is coming and they do not want to wait for you, so they're trying to bully you. If you feel ever bullied by a truck driver, always move over, get out of their way, because if they hit you, they're going to really hurt you. I can't change the truck drivers how they are, but they do put you in a dangerous position. So anytime there's a big truck behind me and I'm doing 100, I'm not doing anything wrong, I'll move out of their way. I'll just move out of their way as soon as you can. Okay? Don't allow them to come way too close to you. Yes, technically they're meant to move over, but you're not going to always find this will happen. Alright, keep left unless overtaking also applies to the streets. A lot of people forget this. So keep yourself left, okay? Let everyone else pass you by, speed, whatever they're doing. You keep left. Now, if you see your exit coming, you're like, alright, there's my exit. You're going to plan it ahead of time. So then you indicate, check your blind spot, move yourself to the right. Okay, start planning for your turn, indicate right, get into your exit, and you're exiting. Okay, keep yourself to the left in any situation. If anyone is in front of you that is going too slow, overtake them. If your street is coming up, pre-plan it so you can take your exit. This is the proper way to do things. You're avoiding frustrations then. A lot of people go in the right lane to speed and travel really fast. You don't want to be the person that's in front of them, blocking them, you know? So keep yourself left, plan for what your exit is, then move to the right, then take your exit. Once you've taken your exit, if that's also a 2-lane, eventually bring yourself to the left. This also applies to a 2-lane road approaching a roundabout. So you want to keep yourself left, notice ahead of time when your exit is coming, move yourself to the right, plan it, indicate early, and take your turn to the right. Alright, thank you for watching my video. If you enjoy my videos, please consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!